Hello guys, today we will continue chapter retirement of a partner. In our previous lecture, we were discussed how to calculate new profit sharing ratio, and the second one, valuation of goodwill. We have already discussed these 2 points. Today we will discuss the third point. The third one is revaluation of assets, and reassessment of liabilities. At the time of retirement of a partner, assets are revalued and liabilities are reassessed with the purpose that retiring partner does not benefit or lose because of the change in the value of assets. To give effect to the change in the assets or value, revaluation account is prepared. As I have already told you, in change in profit sharing ratio among existing partner and admission of a partner, you already know how to prepare revaluation account. These are two sides, debit side and credit side. What we take on debit side? To decrease in the value of assets, to increase in the value of liabilities, to unrecorded liabilities, and on credit side we take by increase in the value of assets, by decrease in the value of liabilities, by unrecorded assets. Now, if credit side is more than debit side, then there is profit that will be transferred to partner's capital account. To profit transferred to partner's capital account in their old ratio. And if debit side is more than credit side, then there is loss. Then loss transferred to partner's capital account in their old ratio. As we have prepared in admission of a partner and in second chapter, change in profit sharing ratio among existing partner. The same we will follow in third, retirement of a partner. Now the fourth point is adjustment of reserves, accumulated profits and losses. At the time of retirement, if reserve and accumulated profit and losses exist in the balance sheet of the firm, they are also transferred to partner's capital account. If any reserve are there, accumulated profits are there, losses, they are transferred to partner's capital account. What will be the entry? for distributed reserve and accumulated profits. What will be the entry? General reserve account debit. If their profit and loss account credit balance is there, then workman compensation reserve, account debited, investment fluctuation reserve, account debited to partners capital account. It is distributed among partner in their all profit sharing ratio. This is at the time of accumulated profit, and the second one for return of accumulated losses. For return of accumulated losses, what will be the entry? Partners capital account debited to profit and loss account if debit balance is there. Profit and loss account to deferred revenue expenditure. You can say advertisement expenditure, deferred revenue expenditure account. These are also write-off in their old profit sharing ratio. In their old profit sharing ratio. Now I take an example. Assume there are three partners X, Y and Z. Their old ratio is 3:2:1. Z retires, and on Z retirements the reserve exists in the balance sheet of the firm, that is general reserve is rupees 90,000. Workman compensation reserve rupees 12,000. Profit and loss account debit balance is there. Profit and loss debit balance is there, rupees 15,000. And there is a employees provident fund is rupees 1,20,000, and there is no claim against workman compensation reserve, no any claim. Now how will you distribute and how will you write off? First entry, to distribute general reserve among all partners in their own ratio. What will be the entry? General reserve account debited, it's rupees 90,000, and it will be distributed among all partners in their all profit sharing ratio. What will be the entry? To X capital account, to Y's capital account, to Z's capital account. 90,000 will be distributed in 3:2:1. What will be the ratio? 45,000, 30,000 and 15,000. Now the next one is workman compensation reserve is there. What will be the entry? Workman compensation reserve account debited. If there is no claim, whole amount is distributed among partners in their old ratio. Workman compensation reserve is there 12,000 to X capital account, to Y's capital account, to Z's capital account, and the ratio will be 6,000, 4,000 and 2,000. Now there is a debit balance of profit and loss account. So what will be the entry? How will you write off it? X capital account, X capital account, Y's capital account, Z's capital account, debited to profit and loss account. It will be also write off in all partners in old ratio. The amount will be 7,500, it's 5,000 and it's rupees 2,500. Now, what is left? Employees Provident Fund, 1,20,000. It will not be distributed among partners because it is an outside liability. What is it? It is outside liability and it is not a accumulated profit, so it will be not distributed among partners in their own ratio. This is all about the accumulated profit and reserve. Now we will start the next point. We have already discussed revaluation of assets and accumulated profit and reserve. Now the fifth point is calculation of amount due to a retiring partner. When a partner retires, the amount due to retiring partner is determined to calculate. निकाली जाती है वो अमाउंट जो हमने रिटायरिंग पार्टनर को देनी है जब वो फर्म छोड़ के जा रहा है. तो हाउ विल यू कैलकुलेट इट? बाय प्रिपेयरिंग रिटायरिंग पार्टनर कैपिटल अकाउंट. ड्यू अमाउंट निकालने के लिए हम लोग रिटायरिंग पार्टनर्स का कैपिटल अकाउंट प्रिपेयर करेंगे. हाउ टू प्रिपेयर इट? फर्स्ट वी टेक सम आइटम दैट इंक्रीज द कैपिटल, increases the capital, that will be taken on the credit side. Which figures increase the capital of partners? First we start from the credit balance of partners capital account. Partners capital. First we take the balance of credit balance of partners capital, then share in revaluation of share in profit on revaluation of assets and reassessment of liabilities. That one. And share of accumulated profits and reserve share of valuation of goodwill. That items, that figures which increase the partner's capital, that will be taken on the credit side. Is capital is there, profit on revaluation is there, accumulated profit and reserve are there, valuation of goodwill there. If there are salary, and interest on capital and share of profit at the time of retirement of a partner that items are taken on the credit side. Now some decreases in the capital. ऐसी आइटम जो पार्टनर्स की कैपिटल को डिक्रीज करती है, यू कैन से डेबिट बैलेंस ऑफ कैपिटल, if there is any drawings and interest on thereon, drawings and interest on drawings, if there is any loss, share in revaluation of assets and liabilities, if there is any loss. And the another one, there is any loan or advance taken by him from the firm of, or if there is any accumulated losses. These item which increase the partner's capital, that item which decrease the partner's capital, that will be shown on the debit side. From that we can calculate the amount due to the retiring partner. If the question is silent about the payment of the retiring partner, we will create a new account. That due amount is transferred to partner's loan account. What will be the entries? Amount due to retiring partner. That is transferred to partners, retiring partners loan account. What will be the journal entry? Journal entry will be retiring partner capital account debited to retiring partners loan account. If the question is silent on payment of retirement of a partner, then we transfer this amount to retiring partners loan account. Let's do a sum to understand it better. Now we are going to do a sum how to transfer retiring partners capital on partners loan account. First information is given. There are three partners A, B and C. Old ratio is 3:2:1. C is retired. C retire हो रहा है. Some assets and liabilities are revalued and reassessed. And the future ratio mean new ratio is equally mean 1:1. New ratio among A and B is 1:1. It is also given. Now we start from revaluation account. First we will prepare revaluation account. Debit side is there, credit side is there. First we take an provision for doubtful debts 5% on debtors. 5% provision create करनी है, means increase in liability 90,000, 5% is 4,500. Increase in liability taken on debit side to provision for doubtful debts is rupees 4,500. First is 5% provision create करनी on debtors 90,000, 5% 4,500. The second one, reduce stock by 5%. Stock value is 70,000 and it has been reduced by 5%. 5% से इसकी वैल्यू कम हो गई है, तो decrease in our assets is also taken on debit side. So what will be the value to stock? And 70,000, 5% is 3,500. And machinery is also reduced by 10%. Machinery value is rupees 60,000 and is also reduced by, कम होगी ये value, that also taken on the debit side to machinery is rupees 6,000. 10%, 60,000, 10%. Now the next one, building revalued at rupees 1,51,000. Building की value 1,51,000 है. Already books value कितनी है? 1,40,000. It means it is increased by rupees 11,000. Increase in asset is taken on the credit side by building is rupees 11,000. The next one, the information of given new ratio. It's all about valuation of assets and reassessment of liabilities. So what will be the total? 14,000. 14,000. Building is increased by 11,000. It means debit side is more than credit side. There is loss. By loss transferred to partners capital account. There is loss of rupees 3,000. 14,000 minus 11,000. Loss is rupees 3,000. That will be distributed among all partners in their old ratio. A's capital account rupees 1,500. B's capital account rupees 1,000. C's capital account rupees 500. So loss is there rupees 3,000. Debit side is more than credit side, then there is a loss. Now we will prepare partners capital account. Partners capital account. Nothing information is given regarding retiring partners payment. So we will transfer to retiring partners loan account. How will you calculate? There are three partners. We will make three columns A, B and C. On debit side, A, B and C. We will always start from the capital of partners. There is capital given A, B and C. By balance brought down, we start from capital. Credit balance is there 1 lakh, 1 lakh and 1 lakh. Capital is there. Now all the other information is there. Sundry creditors, it will be transferred to balance sheet. There is reserve is there. It is also distributed to partners in their old ratio. By general reserve is rupees 30,000, 20,000 and 10,000. Now there is loss on revaluation of asset. To revaluation account is loss. It will be also shown on the debit side. It's rupees 1,500, 1,000 and then there is a 500. Here all transfer to the partners debit side of credit. One is left. There is value of goodwill is given. Value of goodwill is given rupees 1,50,000. As my previous lecture, I was already told you value of goodwill is distributed in gaining ratio. What is the formula which we apply to calculate gaining ratio? New ratio minus old ratio. New ratio is equally 1:1 A, B. 1/2, 1/2. We calculate gaining ratio. Old ratio is there 3/6 and 2/6. We calculate 6. 3 minus 3 is 0. A is not gaining partner. B 6. 3 minus 2 1/6. He is gaining. B is gaining. So what will be the journal entry? In my previous lecture, I was told you gaining partners capital account means B's capital account debited to retiring partners capital account mean to C's capital account. to C's capital account. Goodwill is there 1,50,000. But he is gaining his, first we calculate his share, 1/6 is 25,000. First we calculate the retiring partner share 25,000. B is gaining, now he compensate to C by rupees 25,000. Now how will you show it? B's capital account. By B's capital account, compensate to C rupees 25,000. Now to C's capital account is rupees 25,000. We have discussed all points. Now we calculate the amount due to retiring partner. First we make the total of credit side. It's 1,30,000, 1,20,000 and 1,35,000. Now to balance, now we transfer to C's loan account. How much amount is pending? 1,35,000 minus 500 means 1,34,500 will transfer to C's loan account. That amount due to retiring partner. Now the to balance carry down of A and B, it's 1,28,500, 1,30,000 minus 1,500. Now its balance is 96,000. 1,30,000, 1,20,000 and 1,35,000. We have to calculate the amount transferred to C's loan accounts is 1,34,500. Now how to prepare partner's loan account? Retiring partner's loan account. C's loan account. Now by C's capital account we have to pay 1,34,500 to balance carry down 1,34,500. This is all about retiring partners, amount due to retiring partners. Goodbye.